Alright. We're back. Finally. As I said we would be. Just more delayed than I intended. I haven't played any of this since the frames blew my brain. So I may be slightly rusty. I doubt that's going to be the case. We'd come up this way. Oh no, we hadn't come up this way. We'd gone down towards the end. We'd gone down and we'd gone up there. I remember. Pop. Oh yeah. Oh, dearie me! I am slowly trying to remember the controls. There we go. But yes, we're back. I hope everyone has been doing well this past probably 3 weeks. I think it's probably worked out at being. Good. Ooh. Oh, push dodge. I was locked into the animation. Right, let's get back to reading. Golden Lotus Guai. Auspicious clouds above, unaware of worldly strife. Descendants scattered far, seeking out a better life. Ancient texts state that whenever bodhisattvas or buddhas manifested their divine presence, golden lotuses bloomed from the earth, radiating brilliance. As time passed, these golden lotuses grew increasingly discontent. They saw the rat of Mount Ling Shan, who became a king by stealing lamp oil, the carp of the southern sea, who became a great lord by stealing Guan Yin's lotus flowers, even the scorpion that stung the Buddha, gaining the power and became a powerful Yao Guai. In contrast, despite their diligent service, the golden lotuses received nothing. After careful consideration, they decided to entrust the burden of greatness to their descendants. They scattered their seeds across the mortal realm, hoping they would become Yao Guais of power and eventually earn a title in the upper realm. However, the golden lotuses did not anticipate the path to greatness to be that arduous in the mortal world. With many intelligent and brave mortal beings also seeking enlightenment, the competition was fierce and brutal. The golden lotuses then tried various methods, transforming into women to deceive men and steal their vital essence, only to be recognized and slain by Taoists. Transforming into old men to use their wits to deceive and devour scholars, only to be seen through and mocked. Such attempts were numerous and often futile. Trials and tribulations made the golden lotuses gradually realise that their original form, the auspicious flowers indicated the Buddha's presence, had a better chance of success. Hence they went to the temples, using their auspiciousness to lure people into picking them, only to devour them afterwards. Alas, if one seeks to perceive the world solely in pursuit of quick success, how complex the world becomes. Cause and effect are intertwined, and fate is mysterious. Every step taken is predestined. Sorry, my stream manager is being a bit of a bitch. Hopefully that will work. Golden Lotus. That seems to have fixed it. Boop. Oh no. No! Ow. Damn it! I've definitely regressed. There we go. I've definitely regressed. But we'll work through it. We can do this. A tree pearl. And it does, at least for now, seem like the,
You have my soul.
Oh, well, hello there. There it is. The best line of those three. I can finally do it with context. That you can, Sheepy, my friend. How are you? I'm so proud of you for finally watching one of the Lord of the Rings films. Oh yeah, I assume you've not streamed again since you were playing Kingdom Hearts. But I will ask, have you seen the rumour that there is apparently a Kingdom Hearts 1 remake in the works? Ah, shit. Have not. Yes, Kingdom Hearts Relux. Yeah. So I will have to replay OG, and apparently they're aiming for a release this year, which is fucking cool. Oh, you were way above me, bro. Oh no. Oh, fuck off. I'm out of stam. That seems like cheating. Oh no, I'm frozen. Oh no. Oh, fuck's sake. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not as die-hard as I was, say, pre-KC. Yeah, I get that. I'm getting back into the swing of my Kingdom Hearts love, simply because I've not played it since I beat 3 in like 2020, I think. So it's been a while since I like genuinely immersed myself within Kingdom Hearts. So I've been hankering for like a series playthrough. I was waiting until 4 got closer, but I'm still entirely uncertain when that's going to be. Although Nomura apparently did an interview and said that it's in full development and the project is proceeding apace, which is a whole fucking load of nothing. So thanks, Nomura. Oh, for God's sake! You little bitch! No, you fucking prick! Yeah, so past KH3, I haven't really kept up with Melody of Memory and the like, so exciting for other news. Fair enough. Melody of Memory I enjoyed, but I do enjoy them like music-y, rhythm-y, gamey stuff. Because I'm a weeb. It's proceeding at pace. What pace? At pace! Exactly. Hello there, fan. How are we, my friend? How you doing? I am wearing my my Moogle shirt, just in case we get some FF9 love at the State of Play later, but I doubt that is going to happen. But a man can dream. I would be happy with one Square announcement. Just one. That's all I ask. Are you part of the Fellowship? Well, I will tell you that Boromir is my favourite character. Well, equally my favourite character. Oh shit! Alongside Aragorn. Good old Moogles indeed, and hopefully they look like the FF9 ones and not the nightmare monsters that were the 7 fucking Rebirth ones. Aragorn is so fucking sick. Yeah, I fucking love Aragorn, man. Him and Boromir are my boys. How are you anyway, Faniel? Oh, I did it again, man. No. Damn you! Ugh! I'm good, same old shit. I get that. What? No. There we go. Fell through the fucking scenery, bro. Whew. MVP has to be Sam. Sam is also an outstanding. Him, Aragorn, and Boromir are the boys. You son of a bitch! I should be disappointed by this. Mate, it's an hour long. There's got to be something in there for me. I'll be so sad if there's not. There's got to be a square. There has to be a square thing. There has to be. There has to be. At least 7 Remake Part 3. That is what I'm probably banking on being there. I'd like it if there was more than that, if we could hear something from Kingdom Hearts, either the rumoured 1 remake or 4. I'd also like to hear about 9 remastered or remake or whatever they're calling it, but again, just one game. I hope we don't see fucking Resident Evil again. I really don't need to. Oh shit. Ow. I dodged! Fan, I watched the first Lord of the Rings for the first time. Not you're ahead of me by one movie. God damn you, fan! Mirage Pit gains a considerable amount of might. Words today are not forthcoming. Is Lord of the Rings your favourite movies? I would definitely consider it. I think it's the best film trilogy. Although I am saying this as someone who hasn't watched the Godfather trilogy. That is a massive gap in my film repertoire? Is that the word I'm looking for? Kind of, but it doesn't feel quite right. But yeah, I've not watched that, but I've also heard that The Godfather 3 isn't great. So the OG Star Wars are also very good, but Return of the Jedi I think is a little bit weak. You don't need to watch the third one. Yeah, it's just the first two. Alien and Aliens are both very good, but Alien 3 is also a little bit weak, in my opinion. Excuse me? Blah, blah. I shouldn't be too hasty, but just based on Fellowship alone, I think Lord of the Rings has it over Star Wars really for me. Yeah, I'm yeah. The best trilogy ever is obviously the prequels. I actually am a prequels defender. I love Phantom Menace. I think Revenge of the Sith is very good. Attack of the Clones is a bit weak. The sequels suck. I think that the Christopher Nolan Batman films are also very good, but I think Dark Knight Rises is again a little bit weak. And I feel the same way about the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films as well. I agree. Look, we know the dialogue is questionable. Prequels are great. Yeah, the prequels I am a big fan of. Oh, you bitch. Some of them, the dialogue, like I hate sand, is very bad. The single Star Wars I watched was The Revenge of the Sith in cinema when I was very young, but did not understand the movie. But the lightsaber. Yeah. It is an incredible lightsaber duel. Probably the best one in the series. Because while I love the I do love the Maul duel. Ow! You fuck! And I do love Duel of the Fates, the OST, whilst they do the mall duel. But Star Wars will always have a soft spot in my heart, simply because I watched it when I was so young. I watched it when I was like 3. Ooh. Ow. Because my dad was is a big Star Wars fan. Well, was. I don't know if he still is. I doubt it after the prequels. The sequels, sorry. Still think about how good Lord of the Rings is supposed to be. Yeah, mate, it's so good. I'm glad someone in the stream now understands my love for it. Unlike some who've been saying they'll watch it for ages. And the rest of the trilogy came out in the next subsequent years. Yeah. And then Return of the King won all the Oscars it won because it was like a celebration of the trilogy itself, I think. Who could that be? Fess up right now. I can't. I know. Like, my bedroom for years as a kid was all Lord of the Rings themed. We had a huge map of Middle Earth on the wall and shit. I think I've got some Lord of the Rings figures up there somewhere. And I've got a Minas Tirith, like, jewellery box thing. But... oh no, you have seen Minas Tirith.
Well, harsh winds and an old friend. I couldn't be happier. Join me. Snow is the best soil for poetry.
Oh. Bring it, bitch!
friend. Sit with me a while.
When my friend group learned I finally watched it, I learned that they've all watched all of it. As they should.
Devious-natured, hunting that guai is no simple task.
People of taste and culture, I see.
But this land bites with cold. Lack of readiness could be your undoing. Our reunion is destined. And so is my role to teach you this.
Damn, you demolished. Yeah. I do think that this guy he's a relatively easy boss.
I am extraordinary, as is my flame. It shall help you in need, be it injury, weariness, or frostbite. Beast or Yaogwai, none shall dare to draw nigh.
Ring of Fire. A fiery circle drawn by the staff can provide rapid recovery within it. Ooh. Oh, but I do like Immobilize. Yeah, we'll keep Immobilize. I see you've been playing Cyberpunk 2077, fan. Is this your first time? And are you enjoying it? Can we open the door? No. Tiny piece of gold. Oh. Maybe? Maybe not. It's my first since launch. Essentially, yes, I'm actually. It's very fun. Yeah. I played it like after when the year 1 patch came out, and it was like finally fixed properly for consoles and shit. And yeah, I think it's really. I haven't finished it. I've got like one playthrough that's 2/3 of the way through, and another that's like half of the way through. But they are very good game. It is a very, very good game. I will stream it at some point because I'd like to do Phantom Liberty as well. When I will do so, I don't know, because I'm going to have to be doing Witcher 3 as well when the new expansion comes. Oh. This is where this fucking winged monkey becomes a prick. Yeah, that's why I got it, because Phantom Liberty on sale, so I got it. Yeah, makes sense.
Admiral, why so stubborn? Keep at it. You can melt into blood and pus.
Darling, come on. It's perfectly cool in here. Join me inside with a few yarn practice, will you?
Such humour, Admiral. Let go of your stubbornness and I could request Master to set you free. Then I'd be open to joining you.
Oh, I don't deserve you.
There is clearly no English lip sync done though.
Oh, really? Even you, let the courtier bend to his will. Yet my ears tell me that the destined one has stopped the money wheel. Pity. Reckon it won't be your master who unlocks these metals eventually.
These gold symbols are made by our Grand Master. And you think a puny monkey can go beyond that?
It's like an old Godzilla movie, yeah. It really is like a Godzilla movie. They sure did make an attempt. It's Sin! That's a Final Fantasy X reference. Or an Adamantoise. I'm a wizard!
You roused Turtle General. How could you know he's here below?
Turtle? Snake? Who cares? I caught a whiff of monkey stench familiar enough for me to sound my welcome.
Master
Kung Jin
valued
Star.
your talents. He kept you alive beneath the pagoda for your own good. How ungrateful. Evidently, you just don't deserve the ecstasy of the New West. Tremors forge thunder. Classic spawn bolts.
My face! I'm stuck!
Tremors forge thunder.
Oh, she's a dragon!
To your
Don't you laugh at me!
Tremors forge thunder. Classic spawn bolts.
Ow.
Stubborn and strong. My God. Now that my persuasion failed, you'll go back to the pagoda and be renamed. The clouds surge and shiver.
Come down, you bitch! She grew! Ah!
Tremors forge thunder.
Ow.
Classic spawn bolts.
Ow!
My fault.
Ah! Ow. Oh, fuck off. No! Damn it! Simon, how's it going, my friend? No, you aren't, and you know nothing about my work. Yao Guai Queen, yeah, Kang Jin Star. I can see his, like, swimmy turtle leg thing. There it is, his flipper, I think. Celestial Jade Lotus Bill. Maximum health. Yeah. Gonna grab a shower. No worries, bro. Get yourself wet and clean. Is there... I can never tell. I know I complain about yellow paint, but I was about to say I can never really tell, in this game at least, where I'm meant to be able to go and where I can't. "'Tis rather vexing, to be sure." Get up on the turtle's back! That's a Kingdom Hearts 2 reference. Just for anyone unaware. Ow. You little fucking bitches! Oh my god. Little assholes. Flipper! And they call it a mine. A mine! Okay. How dare you, sir? Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? I feel like I've skipped the boss somehow. He's so big. Oh, of course. Oh my god. What are you doing, Boone, you fucking loser? Ah. I see you, you little shit. Oh, fuck off. Oh, what? Jumping gets rid of my fucking... Rude. We're gonna clear this your shell of pests, giant turtle friend. Now you. Spitting shit at me all the time. Oh. No chest. Oh, dick head. Down, 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 down. Seriously? Bruh. Hello, Mr. Dragon Man? Oh, for God's sake! Cyan Lung. Bro. Chill. I dodged. Damn it! No, I dodged, mate. No, I can't die. Oh, I can. I need monies. How's it going? How's it going, brother? Your username becomes more and more personal every day. Okay, I wasn't anticipating fighting a mini boss just below the boss. And yet here we are. Ah, you cheeky prick. Oh, I didn't realise you used your tail. You didn't do that before. Oh no. Damn it! I timed that just right, you did. No, bro. Oh, I didn't realise I was shocked. Fuck! True that. Oh, yes. How have you been anyway, my friend? Damn it! You little fucking clubby tail. Wow. Heal, you fucking moron! Oh, for God's sake. I dodged. We did so well the first time. And now look at me. Look at me. Okay. Well, can we buy any? No. Buying those though.
Fuck.
Yes, indeed. Hello there, Edvard. No! Fuck you. Oh, for God's sake! Bro. No fucking shot, bro. No! Yo!
Now would be a terrible time to do it.
Why? Why, Geralt? How's it going? Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Improved over the past couple of weeks. Lol. I hate you. Oh, fuck's sake. No, I dodged that. Oh. Oh, piss off, bro. It's fucking stupid. Fuck you. You dragony fuck. How are you doing anyway, Edvard? You excited for the PlayStation State of Play that's supposed to be over an hour long tonight? For fuck's sake, man. Just fucking kill me. I'm good, mate, thanks. Good. I didn't even know it was due. Yeah, man, 10 o'clock tonight. I'm hoping for at least one Square announcement. I think it's most likely to be 7 Remake Part 3. Would be my guess. No, bro. Damn it! Fuck you, you prick! There's not really anything I can think of other than the variant like Bloodborne. Yeah, I do not believe Bloodborne 2 will ever be a thing. Why, thank you, good sir. Excited for Monday's D&D. Did I miss much? Yeah, I am excited for it, mate. I am. You missed the end of Caesar, Mason's character. Mountain Shaking Claw. Oh no, how? Well, Bloodborne 2 is a myth. It's only set to come out once every millennia. Yes! You are not wrong, fan. Although FromSoft are meant to be making another game alongside Duskbloods, the Switch 2 exclusive. But I imagine that's like Elden Ring 2 would be my guess. Oh no, how? Well, technically he reached the end of his like he achieved his quest. Yeah, so we need to have constructed that first, but we don't know what it is. Interesting. Let's give it a go. What was his quest? So he went to this place called the Forge Bits, which was just like a massive section that was just like a giant, obviously a forge. Lots of molten metal, shit like that, with like these overseers in this like slave class beneath them, beneath these giant overseers. And he'd escaped from there. He was one of the slave class, and then we got back there, and apparently his dream was always to like come back and rule the place. But rather than ruling the place, he's in agreement with the like head overseer as his second in command. Ah, you bitch. Ow. Bro. Oh my god. Oh, ow. Yeah, that'll do it. Boom. Oh, fuck me. I should have done... okay, yeah, okay. Excited for 09. I am very excited for Resident Evil 9. I didn't watch any of, like, that Resident Evil 9 deep dive they did. Because I don't need to. I don't want to see any more. Ow.
Tremors force thunder. Capricorn Fox. As stubborn as a stone, my word is difficult. Now that my persuasion's failed, you'll go back to the Pagoda
Oh, what?
and be remade. The clouds surge and shiver with thunder.
Ow.
Tremors force thunder. Capricorn Fox. My fault. Seals.
You should play RE6 in preparation. Absolutely fucking not.
Monkeys are set in their ways. Still, though,
But yeah, RE9 looks so cool.
crack the gold symbols.
It looks like a combination of 4 and 7 probably. Like Leon's gonna be more actiony, and then the girl's gonna be more horror-y, survival horror-y. I could do with some advice for D&D in the game I'm DMing at Tim's. I'm not sure whether to have an NPC I'm using to help the party be a retired player character or an NPC they met earlier. How did they feel about the retired player character? Is he a little pig man?
What took you so long? Constipation? I was nearly cooked alive in there. Move it. Blasted eyesore. Wasn't even worth my second glance back in the court. That same look again. A furry coat and a pinched face. Luck's all you've got. Great, another mute. Whatever. Let's not dally. Now the turtle and I have shared a few tales. That yellow brow is not like him, folks. Herald Monkey from Mount Guagua asked me to back you up here to see his ugly tricks. He told me that once we gathered all 6 relics, we could bring the Wukong back. Let's say I buy it for now. I'll go and catch up with you first. You'll take me around.
I shall. He's a piece of shit and everyone hates him. I didn't know who they are just yet. You can decide. Oh, I remember you talking about that guy. You were going to make him, like, sneak in and steal something in the siege. He'll ultimately betray them, and that is when he will reveal his identity. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I think that would be good, mate. I agree, fan. I think that's some good shit, Edvard. Good shit indeed. That's the Ed's victory tune for coming up with a good idea. Oh, for the boss earlier. Still alive? Can't tell. Doesn't look like it, but she did, like, spit at the little pig man. Ah, there's the shrine. They lost the siege and they're all in captivity. They're so desperate they'll be trying to help easily. Oh yeah, because what's his face's character died, didn't he? And he was really sad. We're doing thunder damage. Oh, I should probably rest as well. I didn't want to intrude the conversation. Oh, well, thank you. So evil, I love it. I love being evil. It is the most fun. I can't do it. I really struggle. struggle with the old evil. I think it's easier to do in D&D than but when I'm doing it in like, I struggle to do it in like in life. I try to be a good person when it's fictional, of course. I'm fictional with all bastard. Yeah, I can't do it in most of them. D&D, I think it's easier to be like that because it is all so imaginary. But like in games and stuff, I struggle. Too much of a bleeding art.
The place is teeming with Yaowais. I doubt if you'll even survive to fight Yellow Brow, given your meager might.
But I believe that we found anything. So,
My old friend,
renegade for life.
you must have had it rough all these years in this.
I don't think I'm as bad as Lenny. Okay, fair enough.
Rest easy. Once we're ashore, I'll take down that blasted temple to avenge you and Brother Snake.
Oh yeah. No, more a paragon myself.
Easy there. Easy. I hear you.
Dead or alive, all suffer the same. You'd be better off staying a stone. Come on, cut the whips and wines, will you? You're too old for those. Yes, stop the sobbing. Stay here and wait. I'll check on your snake, pal.
I am totally lost in terms of the story. Paragon till death. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's the one. Oh, a little pig guy's helping us out. He's dead. He's dead, mate. Ow. I couldn't see what was happening. Yeah, with all respect, I think watching you play this is enough for me. I get that.
Suffer your torment. This old log can hardly move a muscle as he is. Only one of Shudong's resurrection pills save me now. Why are you still here? This old log living on borrowed time. The pain. I was cast down to the mortal realm. My powers much diminished. I asked for nothing more than to live out my days peacefully.
Yeah, I say 7 out of 10 is what I would give this. But a lot of people seem to think that 7 out of 10 means like bad now. Unless a game's like 8 out of 10, it's not worth your time. I think that's such bullshit. 7 out of 10s used to be some of the most fun games. Like the PS2 and the 360 was like all 7, like they were all 7 out of 10s. Not your rump.
I see a wanderer. Monk indeed.
Ah, you piece of shit. Stay on the floor!
Wait, you wrote it.
Same, I'm currently gunning for gold on TFT.
I was on a treasure hunt, but I ended up being the hunted. I owe you my life, sir.
What's that? Team fight
I'll share
tactics
the
or
treasure
something?
with you once I find it. Say, why is there nothing but Yaog rice in this
Can't afford
so-called
any further
Buddha's
delay.
realm? Can I look to you to save me again, sir, if they come back? Green without, round and sweet, red within, a summer treat. Where can I find something like that in this frozen land?
That's a watermelon.
Without, where can I find something like that in this frozen?
Yeah. I didn't realise you still played.
What's in it?
What's it got in its pockets? Blue Bridge Romance. See, I felt for sure that there'd be a meditation spot here. Alas. Start again, to be honest. Ah, okay. It's an auto battler, isn't it? Go for Blackhead, I have faith in you. Currently still 1-0 chance. Not with an attitude like that, Ed. Ow. Ow. Yeah. You got anything nice planned for Valentine's Day, Edward? Are you doing the treating or being treated? You've only plans. Do I? Fuck. Oh my god. These are my plans. Yeah, we're gonna have steak and chill at home, I think, but both like okay. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Can never go wrong with a bit of steak. Yeah, you fucking shit. Yeah, it's all you, pigman. Steak. Some celestial pears. Bop. No, it's a Saturday. It's Valentine's Day, so normally I'd say I'd be at D&D, but of course, with all of these people in these so loving.
Snake General. Now nothing but their bones. That yellow brow is surely cruel.
It reminds me of Peter Dinklage's voice. How he played Tyrion.
Halfway like you will be a lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah, with everyone in these loving, supportive relationships, so they're all. It's cancelled because they're all busy doing shit. How selfish. A pramana that. Well, I have nothing. I have no mana. Ow. What are you doing? Oh! Sounds like a good opportunity for a Saturday stream, just saying. Nah, mate. Nah. Oh, tell a lie. I've got my aunt and my cousin are coming up on Saturday. So I do have plans, just not romantic ones. Those fucking assholes, how dare they? I know, mate. You, Yagwai, chief anecdote recorded. No fun. Yar. Are you crying?
Turtle, enough with the tears. The Snake General has passed on. The once mighty generals, now tortured and shattered. His teardrop holds great power. Take it as his thanks to you.
Oh, I will. And then we've got some reading to do about different creatures and shit. It looks very Mako. Very Materia-esque. Drinks and soaks. Oh, that's pretty good. It looks like it's just a reflection. Right, let's fucking read some more shit. The mountain shaking claw. With muscles and joints resembling gnarled wooden knots, the long claw harbours the power to shake mountains. Its purpose lingers in mystery, likely to unfold in times ahead. Lesser Yaoguais. Censer holder. Incense sticks break, the iron censer cold. Frost cuts, wind slash, thin are the monk's robes. Bitter be the path of cultivation's quest, elusive bliss, hidden truths, the soul's dreams oppressed. Years ago a merchant sought to cross the new west to conduct business. He should have taken the official road around the mountain, but due to a limited budget and dwindling supplies, he decided to take a shortcut over the mountain. And as we know from Lord of the Rings, that is always a bad idea. Not long after venturing upon the mountain, he lost his way. The path was blocked by snow and the cold was biting. The merchant, both freezing and frightened, was at a loss when he saw an ascetic monk, bare-chested and carrying a censer, passing by on a nearby slope. In a moment of desperation, the merchant hurriedly dragged his goods and followed the monk. The monk walked slowly, but the merchant, burdened by his goods, moved even slower, and could never quite catch up. In this manner the two of them, one leading and one following, climbed to the mountain's peak, where a grand temple stood. Overjoyed, the merchant planned to rest there and hire some monks to help carry his goods over the mountain. But as he approached the temple gate, he became wary. There were many monks standing like statues in the snow, completely motionless. The merchant was alarmed and frantically searched for the monk who had led him. Suddenly he heard footsteps and saw several monks carrying censers walking among the frozen bodies. They surrounded the merchant, and just as he was about to plead for his life, a cold mist rose from the censers, freezing him in place among the snow-covered corpses. Apramanabat. Dwelling in a Buddha's form, with wings to ride the wind's storm, an iron heart through toil it sings, a golden shell in splendour it springs. Years ago, in mountains remote, there was a small temple built by the local villagers. The temple was unattended, housing only a black statue with dried lamps and an empty censer. One day, a wandering swordsman passed by and decided to spend the night in the temple before continuing his journey. As he was drifting off to sleep, he suddenly heard the sound of wind behind him. Opening his eyes slightly, he saw the statue in the altar sprout wings and take flight. The creature had scythe-like claws on its feet. Terrified, the swordsman quickly rolled over, drew his sword and engaged in a fierce battle with the statue, eventually slaying it. The next morning, the villagers gathered outside the temple, bringing flowers and wine to thank the swordsman for ridding them of the Yaoguai. They explained that many such temples in the mountains were inhabited by these Yaoguai, disguised as statues, and asked the swordsman to eliminate them all. Seeing the villagers had brought a great deal of silver, greed overtook him, and he agreed, asking them to lead the way. Surrounded by the villagers, who praised and urged him on, the swordsman was led deep into the forest to a larger ancient temple. As soon as he entered the hall, he saw incense burning high and candles glowing brightly. On the altar sat a larger statue, similar in appearance to the one he had killed before, but coated in gold, with a particularly majestic and imposing presence. Sensing danger, the swordsman tried to flee, but the statue took flight, flapping its wings to unleash a frosty wind that froze him in place. Watching the golden statue use its... that doesn't quite make sense. The golden statue used its hooked claws to pierce the swordsman's shoulders and drag him into the back of the temple. The villagers all knelt and made their wishes. The next day, everything they had wished for appeared at their doorsteps. Breh. Kangjin Star. Long maiden, Kangjin fair, white horns by emerald sea, ambition beyond mortal care, grace unmatched, wild and free. Black and white entwine, old friends hard to find. Under wind's blade and frost's cold blow, she dances still in swirling snow. Despite Kangjin Long's long wait, no constellation officer defended to her aid. Yellowbrow laughed. You, young lady, your high opinion of yourself is precisely why you've ended up like this. An utter loser. Kangjin Long replied, As long as I haven't begged for mercy, winning or losing is irrelevant. Not antagonized, Yellowbrow said calmly, You wouldn't take such a risk just for that lookout cockerel. You must be curious about that monkey. Kangjin Long remained silent. I do have something of that monkey's, right here in this sack. With that, he untied a sack from his waist. Kangjin Long recognized it as the sack that had once captured them, and scoffed. What's so special about it? It's not like I haven't been in it before. Well, if you really want to know about him, you'll have to see for yourself. With that, Kangjin Long was sucked into the sack. As she entered the sack, she seemed to see a 10-tailed goldfish swimming towards her. Not long after, when Yellowbrow released her, the constellation officer had become dazed and bewildered. Seeing this, Yellowbrow laughed heartily. Well, is he still the hero you remember? Kangjin Long asked. Is he, along with all the gods and Buddhas in the celestial realm, all like this? Yellowbrow neither confirmed nor denied it. After a long while, Kangjin Long suddenly knelt on the ground and uttered, Please, master, accept me as your disciple. Cyan Long. With a sharp sword, Long's light it is called. Fishing alone in the bitterness, nothing caught. The hidden Long waits to soar the sky. In fallen to the dust, its fame will fly. The boundless bitter lake, the Buddha's ferry saves only the willing. Without the willingness, nothing can be done. Cyan Long, fishing alone on the Turtle General's back, is one such case. When Cyan Long arrived in the New West seeking refuge, he briefly encountered Yellowbrow. Disliking Yellowbrow's teachings on the path to bliss, which he deemed utter nonsense, he knew better than to offend him if he wished to stay in his domain. Thus he claimed his intention to fish in the bitter lake. If he would catch a living thing, it would signify his bond with ultimate bliss, granting him the right to remain in the blessed land undisturbed. Yellowbrow knew this was merely a stalling tactic, but found the idea amusing and agreed to it, with one condition. Once the fishing rod was cast, it could not be moved. So was the fisher. If he moves, it would prove that Cyan Long had ulterior motives and was deceitful, and he would be immediately captured and sent to the dungeon. Cyan Long readily agreed and kept his word. He transformed his long, light sword into a hookless fishing rod, sat on the turtle's back, and did not move again. Every day the lesser guys would come to the turtle's back to check on him, expecting that he would not last long in the cold and hunger. But each time they came, they only saw the snow accumulating thicker and thicker on his body until it completely covered him. The guys could not understand why he would endure such hardship, when a simple bow or a bit of minor contribution to Yellowbrow could earn him a comfortable life. Ah, there truly are people in this world who would rather endure 1,000 hardships than abandon their lofty aspirations. They carry a world of their own in their hearts, unmoved by their circumstances. Turtle General. Completing Xuan Wu's name, the turtle and the snake. Cycles end and cycles start. Yao Guais they break. In frozen realms of ice and snow, they honour nature's call. United hearts in decay, better to die than living in pain. The New West, above the Bitter Lake. The turtle and snake generals revealed their true forms. The turtle general, as massive as Mount Tai, landed in the lake, causing huge waves. The snake general, resembling the mythical Zhu Long, coiled around a mountain ridge, shaking the earth. Yellowbrow showed no fear, wielding a spike-shaft cudgel, strong and flexible, engaging the two generals in fierce combat. The turtle sprayed water and the snake breathed fire, almost gaining the upper hand. Suddenly, Yellowbrow threw an object into the Bitter Lake, which transformed into a 10-tailed golden fish. The fish grew rapidly upon contact with water, entangling the turtle general. The snake general intended to assist, but Yellowbrow untied a sack from his waist, releasing a strange beast. This creature had a gilded body and a Buddha's head, with sharp claws on its feet. On the shore it engaged in a fierce and evenly matched battle with the snake general. As the four clashed and shouted, Yellowbrow stood on the cliff chanting. Suddenly a freezing wind howled and a heavy snowstorm descended, blanketing thousands of miles and freezing the lake's surface. Despite their immortality, the turtle and snake were bound by their natural instincts to hibernate in the cold. Gradually they grew weary and exhausted, their eyelids heavy with fatigue. After countless rounds with the turtle general, unable to endure any longer, sank into the icy depths of the water. As he closed his eyes, the last scene he saw was the snake general, unable to escape the frost and icy blades, being cut into several chunks on the shore. Breh. Oh. Wolf Guardian. The wolf's heart was once kind and sound. Misled, however, consumed by desire, the path to return was once easily found, yet fate was sealed by the words of a liar. There was a year when a young wolf followed a grey elder wolf to learn the art of hunting. The master taught him that a great hunter strikes swiftly and surely, sparing their prey from suffering. The young wolf pondered this long and hard. After years of training, he devised his own killing technique. He thought his master would be pleased with his progress, but instead the elder wolf scolded him for disrupting the circle of karma and told him to repent. The young wolf's mind swam with confusion at his master's seeming contradiction, and so the young wolf left Black Wind Mountain and wandered the lands. On his travels, he heard folks whisper that wolves, though hardy and loyal to each other, were brutal, vicious, and treacherous. The wolf guy grew more perplexed. It seemed his years of training went against the ways of the world. One day, as he passed through the New West, he heard tales of a dharma, of ecstasy, in that place that could free a troubled mind. He sought an audience with the abbot. The abbot was a chubby monk in yellow robes, who loved to transform. He heard out the wolf guy's woes and counselled, "Wolves are born to hunt, to slay. It is the way of your kind. Men are not the same. They are born to plough and plant, to reap and sow. Frail and feeble, such is their lot. They seek to leash you wolves with false preempts, for they hope to escape your fangs and claws. But heed me, wolf. Each kind must follow the call of their blood, the song of their soul. Why should you bow to the mewling of men?" These words lit up the wolf guy's mind. At that moment he knew his path lay within the halls of New Thunderclap Temple, where he would walk the road to ecstasy. The chubby monk laughed. "In my temple we bow to none save our own hearts. Beware, for those who fear death have no place here." The wolf guy gladly accepted and became the monk's most loyal guardian. Armed with a scythe, he is now bound by no code save his own savage joy. Heed not a word from his tongue. That's big.
You go take a good hard look for it. Another Buddha.
Men are born to plough and hunt. Is that so? I can confirm I've done nothing of the sort. Though I am surrounded by farmers and hunters. Oh, imagine my surprise. But yes, take notes. I'm going to go another couple of hours, I think. And then I'll break for about an hour hour and 15, and then I'll come back for the state of play. We'll have a bit of theorising before it starts about what we think we're going to see. And I will be able to have some scran in that break. Oh, and I finally got the Platinum Trophy in the PS5 Lego Harry Potter collection. Like last week, I think. So I've gone back to Yakuza. I'm on Yakuza 6 now. I'm finally about to, once I finish this one, I get into the turn-based ones. Where is this enclosure that he speaks of? Although I've been hearing rumours that rumours that Kiwami 3, the remake of 3, is not good. Which is disappointing. Because the other Kiwamis have been good. Loggia, fragrant vine. Can we go up there? No. But I'm assuming this is the enclosure that he meant. Wait. Apparently they recast one of the actors for the main villain in the Japanese voice actor with an actual like sex pest. Not a convicted one, but one that has apologised several times for being a sex pest. And then when asked about it, the director was like, oh yeah, we did that deliberately because he's a fucking creep and you can feel it in his performance and we wanted the villain to feel like a creep. Such a fucking batshit reasoning. Makes sense to me, mate. Yeah, I mean, I guess. And then they've, you know, changed some of the story and removed content and stuff, so people aren't thrilled. Which is a shame, because I do like... Yakuza has become one of my, you know, favourite series. I've not played it on stream. I play it off stream, but... And I was looking forward to the Kiwami of 3, because 3 was, like, weak. Because it's like an early PS3 game, so... It was the one that needed it most after 1 and 2, and... They fucked it. Apparently. But they've gone into the, you know... They're doing like yearly releases in the Yakuza franchise, and it's like... That always makes me worry. Sega getting greedy. No, I knocked over Lego Hermione. Textures on that Buddha statue are not great. Just saying. Ooh. The staff leaves a trail in the snow too. That's cool. Oh.
That pavilion looks like a good place.
Does it now?
Hey kid, you look suspicious. What kind of Yao Guai are you?
I'm looking at that Buddha over there. See his belly button? It's so big. Me and you, we look way smaller.
Buddha? Where is it?
You see no Buddha because you think no Buddha. No thought, no sight.
I, the sacred gourmand, saw enough Buddhas before you were born. Foolish brat. You didn't see that coming, did you?
True hearts find their path, and the Buddha is on that path. Why not worship around with true hearts, for Buddhas may light your path.
Worship my hoof. Visit temples, kneel to figures, tell no black from white. That's my master. I am fed up with all these skin-deep rites.
No true heart, the path is sealed. With true heart, it's revealed. Visit each temple you encounter and worship every Buddha you see, or the true face of Buddha will always remain elusive to your eyes.
Is that so, you little pudding boy?
No, this won't do. I can't help you before you have that in you. Why the rush? Try looking around. See a Buddha.
I'm assuming Pigman. Oh no, Pigman has stayed with us. Ding. No, let's go stare at this fucking Buddha's belly.
Ah, I get it now. For Buddhas, that boy said. Ah, there must be 4 Buddhas to worship. Holy monk, God's reason. Just go through the motions, boy. Who knows what's true or not? That little monk was speaking riddles.
Sup, Matt? How's it going, bro? How you doing? It's going kind of shitty. Oh, I feel that was me for like the past 2 weeks. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Back when we journeyed.
I got caught cheating on the exam. Oh dear.
To every figure.
Bug baby slur. So, I take it you didn't pass. Big. All about that big baby slam. I didn't pass, but I can fix the score. Okay, well that's something. That is something, at least. Yeah. If you can fix the core, I take it the score. I take it the cheating wasn't that bad. If they didn't just fail you outright. By the way, I started to take hammer. Oh no! But why? Is it because it's bullshit?
What's that sound? That little monk's up to his tricks once more. Let's go back.
I reached the wish granter and I asked for all the riches from the zone. Oh, and you didn't get them. Did take the piss.
Chubby one, we've done the right.
Chubby
Where's the
one.
path?
The path? Isn't it always there?
Don't you trick me, you bald, pot-bellied brat. All I'm seeing are mountains, no path at all.
He sees wisely with faith. You are daft without it.
Cut your nonsense. Ah, you must be that trickster himself, fooling us all along. Take my rake.
Why so rude? I didn't force you to kneel. Throwing a tantrum at your age? Shame on you!
You brat! Save your stupid path. I'll borrow one myself. You go on first. I'll meet you at the summit.
Oh, how convenient. And the game crashed because of a corrupt file, and that was okay since corrupt files are common but easy to fix. But it fucked something. It clearly fucked something up. But I couldn't fix this one. I asked in Gamma Discord for support. They showed me a vid titled "How to Leave Chernobyl in PP." That's what the wish card is. Okay. How's this supposed to help me? Yeah, it's a good question. And they were just like, dunno, GG. The crash is intended? What? But there is no way to fix it. Why would they intentionally make a crash? Just so they can laugh at you for wanting the stuff. Is that why is it called Wish Granter if I can't make the... Yeah, literally. I think that's why. Ugh. That's such bullshit. Yeah, I'd be so pissed. I wish for the camera and camera Discord to disappear. I do not blame you in the slightest. I would also be wishing for similar things. Hope real life won't crash now. Nah, I'm sure we'll be fine. What do I need for you? We need Jade Lotus. Can we buy any Jade Lotus? That's what I say if my game crashes when I add one mod on top of this 554. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll certainly do it. Can we not get down there? Yeah, that is a lot of mods. And I'm sure they all stack up and support each other and don't, you know, fuck anything ever. Oh, I dodged. I reached 20 flowers. I must reach the goal, and now I need to have 3 viewers on 3 different days. Yeah, man! Nicely done. Those 554 mods are held by some vodka, sausage, and duct tape. Yeah, so all properly compiled and supported then. Like a true gamer. What the? Oh, fucking dick. Go on, spit shit at me. Oh, but don't hit me. They'll never work in harmony. For at least the modded games better than some AAA games. Yeah, that's fair. Fiery gourd.
One monkey dead, and another shows up. The face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Non-white. What a prick. You have like Escape from Tarkov plus Stalker, all three in one game. Since they combine all three Stalkers. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Are you interested in Marathon at all? No, I dodged, bro. Get wrecked, son. Maitreya's Orb. That's pretty cool. Boss Arena? Wow, bro. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Ugh. Annoying. Look for Marvel Tokon news at this time. Probably. I think you'll probably get more character reveals, would be my guess. That would be my guess. Yeah, bro. Why are you telling me about poison, mate? Well, yay me then! What's after this? It'll probably be Resident Evil 9 would be my guess. It depends when we finish this. We should probably finish that before then, to be fair. Should probably finish this before that, to be fair. So I don't know, is the answer. Am I fucking stupid? Focus, increases attack, tenacity, chilled, shocked, burn. We just don't have poison. Okay. A fair answer. Yeah. So, I mean, again, I'd like to do KH1. I was going to do that if I hadn't had my fucking shit couple of weeks. If my mental health hadn't had a meltdown, I would have just done... What? So either we'll start that, or maybe we'll do like a shorter game in between this and RE9. That is annoying. Fuck you! Non-white. Still think that's a funny fucking name. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts maybe, or maybe do some of the Uncharted. I've not done them in a while. And I've never done them on stream. I'm just looking up what I've got above me. Maybe God of War, but God of War's probably... Well, no, I think God of War would, because I'd like to do a completionisty... You know what I'm like, I have to do completionisty fucking playthroughs of shit, so... do 2018 God of War and then do Ragnarok as well at some point, because I haven't done the Valhalla. Was it Valhalla? Was that their expansion? I haven't done any of that. So Valhalla, yes, yeah. So I'd like to do that. The Valley of Ecstasy. Oh. Yeah, let's rest at the shrine first. I've been there, it's more of a plateau. Oh, very droll, fan, very droll. Oh. Ow! That is my speciality. Oh, I'm all too aware. Oh! Oh, fuck off. Bump. Like, this chapter has been like 3 times as long as the others. At least it feels that way. But the map seems to be a hell of a lot bigger. Do you reckon we're going to get an announcement of a high guard expansion? I know that's super popular and doing really well. I think we're gonna get a multi-year plan. I mean, in like a dev diary thing I saw, they said they'd got a year's worth of content planned. But then I also heard today that they've like fired most of their studio, so I unfortunately think that game is not long for this world. No, it is not. In all seriousness, it's not a bad game. It just needed better marketing on it more time. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I mean, obviously, it's not a game for me. And that they made a mistake by making it 3v3 initially, because the world was so, like, empty and large. Ow, 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 ow. Definitely not a boss. No boss arena here. Genuinely not a boss arena? Or have I not done what is required of me to make it a boss arena yet? You know what I'm saying? That's right, and I was like, this is original and not bad, but it just felt like it was trying to be too many things. I see. I see. Unfortunate. Because I heard that it had gotten better with the new 5v5 but that also felt like it was a little bit too chaotic and less able to like plan out your stuff. So 4v4 would probably have been best, but you live and learn, I guess. Hero shooter, MOBA, objective based FPS with looting and gear, and this was too much. So I can just go. Yeah. And with Marathon coming out as well, which is actually now got pretty good buzz and hype about it, it seems. Tiny piece of gold. Mini boss. Ow. Oh. Look at them ears, man. Jesus, what a fucking roundabout fucking attack that was. I dodged there, I swear. Oh! There we go. Yeah, it looks interesting. I have too much on my plate, but I'll try it later. Yeah, I get that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, because then it's Crimson Desert in March. it's doing the thing again. But also Dynasty Warriors 3 in March. The remake. Maybe some fucking... stuff that's about to be announced. Arc Raiders from Extraction Fix. Yeah, that's fair. Watermelon. I told you it was a watermelon. Is there nothing? Is there nothing else down here? And can we climb up? I doubt it. Maybe. No. Boom. Yeah, Crimson Desert and Dynasty Warriors 3 in March. Ah, fucking heard you as well. Don't know if I'll go straight into Crimson Desert, because again I'd like to do some Kingdom Hearts. In Crimson Desert looks like it's going to be fucking huge, boy. I've got nothing on my radar for March. April I have an Invincible fighting game, and May is Lego Batman. I can't remember. March is as far as I've looked ahead, I think, really. So that's where the crow was there. Yes. So many fighting games, bro. Lego Batman, I'll wait and see, because again, I didn't like Skywalker Saga, and I've just done Lego Harry Potter, and I much prefer the way that's set up than the massive giant openness that is that it was Skywalker Saga.
Kind sir, pause your steps and heed my story. I was a foot squire who practiced to become one of the humans. One day, I was foraging for food and found myself caught in a hunter's trap. A young scholar saved me and kept me in his home to let me heal.
Oh yeah, we saw that.
I couldn't move, yet my heart swelled with gratitude. I thought I could aid him in his career in return for saving my life. Little did I foresee that following a dream, he would take my life.
Yeah, we saw that dream.
My soul lingered, yet he left without a trace. I sought tirelessly, only to find he had become a monk in the new Thunderclap Temple. I beg you, sir, to take my fur and wear my thorn, confront him and calm my sorrowful heart. He's hiding in the side hall of the temple. Kind sir, will you lead me to him?
Yeah, well, there's a frog. You think from me as Maris, that's maybe too many fighters. Yes, I agree. Ah. There's too many men, too many people making too many problems, and not much love to go around. Ow. Ow. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Just your guy, friend. God, I wish there was another South Park RPG, bro. That's what I want. Ah, you prick. That's where I just went, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, trick, yeah. I'm not your friend, pal. Not your pal, buddy. But how do I transform into, like, the little fox again? Who knows? Me and you both. Yeah, I didn't even try Snow Day, was it? I watched you play it and I was like, nah. This is not what I want. Yeah, don't. If you insist. Get wrecked, son. Yeah. prepared. Not much love to go around. Oh, can't you see this is the land of confusion? I remember when you were a challenge. Kill the frogs. Fuck the frogs. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my god! We need to, where's the fucking... Oh, it's over that way. Yeah, give me a second. I'm assuming this is what I need to do.
It's freezing here. Fire. I need fire. I would be dead if it weren't for you.
Never mind, there was a fire fucking there.
I heard that Buddha planted watermelons here hundreds of years ago. One bite grants prolonged life. Yet, when the cold bites all around, without your powerful spells, there's no way I can find it. Someone once saw a chubby boy jump from the cliff with a watermelon in his arms. He rushed to the edge of the cliff but saw no movement down there. It seemed like certain death. Suddenly, he heard the boy laughing from beneath, on and on. Bewildered, he fled from the cliff. This story may offer a clue for my treasure hunt. Maybe the watermelons were planted under the cliff?
Yes, they were. We know where.
Don't let me keep you, sir. I will leave by myself when I feel warm enough.
Yeah, I'm assuming... Oh, my. You're a big boy. Ow. Oh, no. No fucking way, I dodged, bro. What? That's such nonsense, mate. Annoying. Oh, fucking... Pick it up. You donut. You fucking donut. Right, give me my fucking immobilize back. Oh, it recovers mana. I think we use that one. Oh. Right. Let's do some leveling. We might as well. I still don't know what seeing through an enemy means. That's still not been explained to me. It's pretty cool looking though. It's very slow. That is far too slow. That's pretty cool. Right. Right, let's read some of these fucking things. Because we've got a few. Thunder Rhino Master. Green pines hold the lingering snow. Emerald flames guard the dim light's glow. Wandering beyond that sacred hill, true nature lies in temperance's will. Along with the fall of the Yaksha kingdom, the Rakshasa kingdom, due to their kinship with the Yakshas, also met its end. Thunder Rhino Masters was a descendant of the Rakshasas. Among his relatives, many followed Princess Rakshasi. After her eastward migration, Rakshasi had a new Taoist master in the celestial court. Practicing Taoism in Buddhism's stead, Rakshasi marked a departure from her past. Thunder Rhino Masters, unwilling to accept this change, heard that a branch of the Yakshas was seeking Buddhist teachings in the New West and decided to come here. Unlike the Yakshas' free-spirited practice, Thunder Rhino Masters, though an outer disciple, held their master in high regard and strictly adhered to the temple's rules. Reaching the ultimate bliss was not their ultimate goal. It was simply their nature to strive with all their efforts in everything they do. Even when guarding the temple, they were relentless. If anyone disturbed the temple's peace, the lightning they summoned would pursue and strike without mercy. Such individuals could sometimes inspire admiration, but they could also be quite troublesome. Jewel Blade Monk. Clad in red attire, with twin blades in hand, his pristine edges dance and gleam, their spirit bold and grand. Each swing of the blade hides another move inside. Midlife brings wisdom, yet a crooked path to bide. In days past, a monk wielding twin blades sought out new Thunderclap Temple, hoping to learn more advanced techniques there. His blades were plain in appearance. Thus, upon entering the New West and seeing the dazzling and peculiar weapons of the Yakshas, he was filled with envy. In his childhood he had once admired a pair of ornate blades, but his master had scolded him for his vanity. "Focusing on the beauty of your weapon will only lead you astray in martial arts." The monk had taken these words to heart, but now, seeing that others did not adhere to this principle, he began to waver. He approached the Yakshas, inquiring about the aesthetics of their swords. The Yakshas were puzzled and replied, "The more beautiful the blades, the more I want to practice with them. How could that be a hindrance?" Still uncertain, the monk sought advice from his senior, Non-Pure, who was skilled with a monk's spade. Non-Pure replied, "Since you've already mastered your techniques, why cling to the past?" Taking this to heart, the monk abandoned his old blades and, inspired by the axe's ornate designs, forged himself a pair of new, elaborate blades, hoping to fulfill his childhood dream. However, despite their striking appearance, the new ones were not familiar. Plain ones he had used for years were not the familiar plain ones he had used for years, and with these new weapons, new flaws were revealed in the techniques he had honed over so many years. Alas, spring gives birth, summer nurtures, autumn harvests, and winter stores. All things have their seasons. Gaining something out of season, even if obtained, is still a loss. Understanding the right moment for all things is indeed a difficult lesson to learn. Circus monkey. Through hoops they leap and somersault, with drums and tricks their skills exalt. The wicked stride with fearless ease, the kind are burdened, souls are grieved. Years ago, after Mount Huaguo was destroyed, the Macaque chief led his followers away, seeking a new place to practice. They trekked to the flaming mountains, hoping to settle there. However, a plague soon broke out among the monkeys. The Macaque chief ordered the sick monkeys to be thrown into a deep valley. This action instilled fear among the monkeys, causing them to abandon him and wander aimlessly. They travelled through mortal cities, disguising themselves as circus monkeys to earn a living. However, after each performance, the audience would disperse, leaving them with meagre earnings and empty bellies. One day, a monkey had a sudden idea. Why not use their performances to gather people together and then rob them? With that thought, they beat their drums and gongs, performing energetically to attract a crowd. Once the audience had gathered, they killed them, stripped them of their clothes and valuables, and fled to the next city. It was in this manner that they eventually reached the New West, and upon hearing that the Macaque chief was also practicing there, they decided to become monks. Feeling the weight of his guilt toward his kin, the Macaque chief avoided them, which only fueled their resentment. Knowing they were no match for the Macaque chief, they took on the role of welcoming guests so that by striking a gong they could summon other guais patrolling the area. They waited every day for the chance to see the Macaque chief, planning to summon the local guais and give him a good beating when the time came. Okay, the chiefs now. Lang Li Ge Lang. Unafraid of the northern chill, with skin like jade, it loves the thrill. Mist turns to frost and snow, in icy play, its spirit grows. Picking up from where we left off, that Taoist who had fled in disgrace spent several years in secluded meditation in the mountains, mastering the Five Thunder technique until he could wield it with perfect ease. Confident in his abilities, he set out once more. During his journey, he captured a small electric tadpole and confined it within his gourd. As he passed through the snowy mountains, the tadpole began to stir restlessly in the gourd, signalling the presence of a frog guai nearby. Following the signs, he arrived at a deep, icy pool in a valley, and indeed found a giant frog, covered in frost and lying dormant by the shore. Without hesitation, the Taoist unleashed a thunderbolt at the frog, expecting it to be struck down instantly. To his surprise, the frog leaped high into the air and dodged the attack. Unperturbed, the Taoist cast another thunderbolt, but the frog evaded it again, hopping closer with each leap. Learnt from the past, the Taoist retreated several steps, thinking himself clever. However, to his surprise, the frog stood on its hind legs, puffed out its chest, lunged forward and knocked the Taoist off balance with its large belly. As he prepared to strike back, the frog opened its mouth and blew a gust of icy wind, freezing him in place. Just as the frog was about to devour him, a group of monks appeared from the other side of the pool. Seeing the Taoist frozen there, they drove the frog guai away, narrowly saving his life. Old ginseng guai scatters o'er the mountain's crest, rich soil births, Jews of the best. 7 ounces common, 8 ounces rare, a slight difference, fortunes lay bare. Ah yeah, the classic giant frog attack, you know it. This story was told by a pharmacist in the city, and it concerns a secret about his cousin's family. The cousin's ancestors were originally ginseng gatherers. Is it ginseng or ginseng? Pronounce ginseng. Ginseng. It's ginseng. I've been completely wrong the entire time. Ginseng. The cousins' ancestors were originally ginseng gatherers in the mountains. For some unknown reason, they abandoned their old craft and became what is wrong with me today? They became woodcutters. Although the family was not wealthy, everyone lived long lives. From a young age, the cousin often saw a shabby, unkempt old man visiting their home. I say gin. Yeah, it is gin. I just looked. Whenever he came, the family would prepare a lavish meal and fine wine for him to enjoy alone. At the time, the cousin despised the old man, thinking he was a freeloading drunkard who seldom spoke and often caused trouble when drunk. One day, the old man visited again for a drink while the cousin's great-grandmother fell gravely ill with typhoid fever, seemingly on the brink of death. Upon hearing about her critical condition, the old man went into the courtyard, reached into the ground with both hands, and out-crawled numerous vines. Among the vines grew a small seedling that quickly matured, blossomed, and bore fruit. The old man pulled it out, revealing a millennium ginseng. After the great-grandmother drank the ginseng soup, she miraculously recovered and remains healthy to this day. It was on that day that the cousin seemed to come to a realization and began to treat the old man with great respect, as if he were a member of the family. The cousin once invited the pharmacist to move to the mountains and live with him, but the pharmacist flatly refused. The pharmacist explained, "Although your family enjoys longevity, they live on bland meals every day, and life in deep mountains too lonely. I still prefer to live in the city, hence I cannot go with you. Just take the story as a fun anecdote." Non-white. The jester's face with powder white, a cunning form, both sly and slight, boldly plays the leading role, yet remains an actor, lost in the whole. In the village of Tuoluo, there was a small opera troupe of about a dozen members. Watching their performances was considered the most luxurious entertainment within miles. Among the troupe was an actor who specialised in playing the jester. He always painted his face white, and the villagers would snicker whenever they saw him. The jester was deeply frustrated. Since childhood he had dreamed of playing a heroic role on stage. To join the troupe he had worked as an unpaid servant for the troupe leader for a year. He trained tirelessly, regardless of the weather or his health, yet he ended up being the subject of ridicule. The jester suggested a role switch. However, everyone said he lacked the righteous aura needed for such a heroic role. Disbelieving their words, the jester took on the role of the hero without notifying the cast during the performance, and beat up the hero on stage. The audience was furious. They destroyed the stage and left without paying. The jester was condemned by the troupe, while the beaten hero was comforted. In a fit of rage, the troupe leader expelled the jester from the group. Despite much reflection, the jester couldn't understand why he suffered such a reprimand. Eventually he concluded that it was his appearance that was the problem. Thus, with 2 poisoned daggers, he waited in an alley and killed the hero actor. He peeled the man's face and wore it, hoping to take over his life. The next day, when it was time for the hero to appear on stage, the jester, wearing the actor's face, stepped forward and sang passionately. Jesus. Initially the audience was deceived. But later they were horrified. Believing the jester had gone mad, they tied him up and sent him to a temple 1,000 miles away for seclusion. Upon seeing him, the abbot of the temple was overjoyed. He named the jester Non-White, and even created a unique practicing technique combining poison and frost for him. The abbot told him that a destined one would come and help him master the technique, and he could become a true hero if he could wear the face of the destined one. From the day on, no one dared walk the mountain path guarded by Non-White, fearing they might encounter him wearing someone else's face. Non-Able. Amidst the snow, a monk so strange, before the wall, in northern winds range. With martial arts he seeks true zen, bind his hands, but not his spirit then. Non-Able was, or nonable, but I imagine it's non-able, was unmatched in his martial arts skills, with no one in the temple able to rival him. One day, Yellowbrow summoned him and offered to teach him some skills. However, Non-Able replied, "Master, I believe my martial arts are sufficient to overcome any foe. There is no need for other skills." Yellowbrow laughed and said, "Your straightforward approach shows a lack of adaptability. How can you progress further if you bind yourself in such a way?" Non-Able responded, "Master, if I use methods I do not believe in to achieve victory, even if I win in the end, I will still feel like I did not win the fight and unable." Yellowbrow asked, "Do you not agree with your master's path?" Non-Able replied, "Master, you have always taken the clever route, which is why it is difficult for you to attain Buddhahood. It seems you can do everything, but in reality, You can do nothing. Yellowbrow chuckled softly at this and ordered Non-Abel's hands to be tied behind his back, instructing him to reflect on his actions in front of the stone wall outside the temple. He thought that after a few days of kneeling, Non-Abel would let go of his stubbornness. However, Non-Abel remained resolute, and to this day refuses to bow his head. Woo! We are going down here now then. Once more. It's the watermelon field.
Time and again I tested you, and I saw nothing but gullible goodness.
He's a satyr.
Our brother does misjudge as well. It requires no effort to trick you. You will never be the destined one. Let me help you end your sorry life.
Ow. Oh, for God's sake, I thought I switched back.
Bravery without a plan.
Oh, for God's sake. No.
Foolhardy, nothing more. I've done as our brother asked. Till we meet again.
Your faith has led you here. Rest easy. You won't find those noisy chantings and pain screamings here. A nice, ripe melon. Want a bite?
Is it me who's lagging, or is it Twitch? No, OBS is good.
It's better than you think. Sun Wukong used it to trick that disciple of mine.
Is that butter? No, I don't think so. Baby butter, maybe.
Come closer. Now you've found this
Nice.
place,
Okay.
I'll teach
It's just
you a
my
trick
fucking
neither of them knows.
stream manager then.
Your hand.
Spellbinder. Bind spells, vessels, transformations, and soul skills to enhance attacks. Focusing solely on martial arts to subdue enemies.
Spellbinder. It hurts no foe, but binds yourself. You'll come to understand its use. An old friend of Sun Wukong came to me, wanting some peace. I led him to the Great Pagoda. Have you paid him a visit? They say you are the destined one. But if destiny is set, what difference do our actions make?
And you're back in the room. Okie dokie. Right. Let's do. I was going to say we'll call it there, but I'm just going to do the little journal thing for the little fat man. No, it's not for the fat man. Green-capped martialist. In tattered robes and a bamboo hat worn, golden chakram through fire, a sight to adorn. 3 times in snow his zen heart tried, neither foe nor friend, just mischief implied. Grey and white, ice and snow blanketed the entire mountain range. In a deep valley there was a peculiar cave with a lush green watermelon field. Jesus Christ. In a deep valley there was a peculiar cave with a lush green watermelon field, thriving exceptionally well. A young monk was in the field, picking melons, patting them here and there, but none seemed to satisfy him. Next to the watermelon field stood a strange man wearing a bamboo hat, watching the young monk pick watermelons. "My brother said if there's a chance, then I can test the monkey on his behalf," he said. The young monk finally picked up a watermelon, weighed it in his hands, and smiled. "This one is good, ripe and sweet. The one you mentioned, I've already checked him for you. He's good." The strange man replied, "If I don't test him myself, I won't be at ease to tell my brother about him." The young monk exerted his strength and split the watermelon in half. "Instead of feeling unease about him, I worry more about your brother." The strange man pondered for a moment and said, "The thing is guarded by my brother. There is nothing to worry about." The young monk, munching on both halves of the watermelon, said non-committally, "That thing tests the bearer's heart greatly. He has borne it alone for many years. Let's hope he doesn't fail at the last moment." The strange man quickly responded, "That's why, if this time that monkey succeeds, wouldn't it be the best of both of you?" The young monk stopped and looked up at the strange man, who quickly bowed his head and apologized. The young monk laughed again, waved his hand and said, "Go, go. First, pass my disciple's test, then we'll talk about the rest." Too many horse skills have impacted his ability to read. Yep, yes they have, although I've not played Uma Musume in a while. Slapping the character on the Briton on the palm, it considerably enhances attack. While active, the character emits a continuous golden glow, while binding the use of any other spells, vessels, transformations, and spirit skills. Confronted with formidable foes capable of restricting spellcasting, this spell may offer an... Oh, okay, cool. Right. Gonna call it there for Black Myth today.